Hey, this is Russ. Time to go on a diet. You might think, what a lousy time to pick to go on a diet. Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas will be coming up soon. New Year's is going to happen. What a lousy time to go on a diet. All right, here, let me tell you this. I blame most of my weight gain on my bad knees. I do. You got to blame something. You might as well use the knee as the excuse, right? Here's the thing. Once the knees started going bad, yeah, you're less mobile. You kind of hang around. You don't do much. You sit around most of the time. There's not a whole lot to do, so you kind of keep munching, right? Next thing you know, you're overweight. Okay, so I never announce how much weight I am. Okay, but you can calculate it out yourself. Let me tell you my stats. All right, I am 5'10". Okay, I am 61 years old. Going to be 62 in January. All right. So you calculate out what obese basically means and what the range is, and that's where I'm at. All right. I've always said that if I lost let's say another 50 pounds, I'd be considered overweight. Yeah, I'd have to lose a lot. Now, I always look at those charts and I say, nobody could hit that. I mean, if you're an overweight guy, you can't hit that. It's kind of hard to do. Okay. Now, I know some people do, but most of us can't. We just can't. I've always been a little overweight my entire life. And I think I gained most of my weight the way I look now is because of my knee. All right. Now, you might not know, but you might. I had torn meniscuses back 16 years ago and 11 years ago. I had knee surgery done for both of those things, left and right knee. Left knee first, then the right knee. And of course, last year, 14 months ago, I had my left knee replaced. Okay. So these knee things have been really the cause of why I've been really not that active over time. Now, I did do some dieting before. Let me tell you, my first time I ever did a diet, and this is probably before the first scoping of the first knee. Okay, so we're probably talking past 16 years ago. I did a diet. I said in 3 months I'm going to lose weight. So in 3 months I lost 30 pounds. Okay, gained it all back. I did the Atkins diet, okay, just like everybody else was doing back at that time. And that's basically a meat eater's diet, and all I did is ate chicken. Really, that's it. That's literally all I ate is chicken. Now I know some people can't do that, and have a little bit of variety is important for people. But I'm the kind of guy that if I put my mind to doing something, says I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this for like months, I do it. All right, so chicken only, and I lost 30 pounds. Gained it all back. Added more weight, all right? Because once you stop a diet, you're going to gain the weight back, all right? So let's go back a couple years. My daughter was getting ready to graduate from college, and my wife said, hey, wouldn't it be nice if you had a little bit of loss of weight so your daughter wouldn't feel so embarrassed by you being the graduation. She has this thing of trying to make me feel bad, okay, which will force me to do it, and she knows that. So I says, okay, I'll go on a diet. So I made a public announcement on Facebook, and I told all my friends, I said, I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to give myself 6 months. I'm going to drop 50 pounds. I did it. So how did I do it this time? I logged everything in on an iPhone app called MyFitnessPal. Okay, a lot of you know what that is, and it's just a tracker. You track everything you eat. But this time I said, I can't keep eating chicken forever. Although chicken was a major part of the diet, I got to eat stuff that I know I can. Once the diet is over, continue to keep eating. I can't just eat chicken for the rest of my life and nothing else, right? So I says, okay, I'm not going to avoid carbs, but I will lower it. Okay, I will do certain things to lower certain stuff, but primarily, I ate a lot of meat. Not good, I know, but I did throw in vegetables. I did throw in, bread and potatoes and things like that, but not a whole lot of rice, which is kind of interesting for an Asian guy not to eat rice. All right, so I dropped 50 pounds in 6 months. All right, gained it all back, added back 10. Here's the thing. We went on a cruise. Okay, that was a big mistake right there. Right after the diet was done, my daughter graduated. We went on a cruise, gained back, I think, like 11 or 12 pounds on a week. And of course, once you've done that much, you just kind of keep going. The next thing you know, you've gained it all back and added 10 more. So, did another diet. All right. My wife says, go back on a diet. You got to do something. And on top of that, too, my doctor says, hey, you're pre-diabetic. Your blood pressure is high. You got, borderline, I think is what they call it. Not quite high blood pressure yet. So he says, if you don't lose the weight, I'm going to have to do something. And you know me, I don't like medication, right? So I told him, don't worry, I'm going to go on a diet and we're going to drop it. And he says, I know you can do it because you've done it before. So, yep, I made another announcement on Facebook. And here's the thing. If you're going to go on a diet, you have to be accountable. You have to tell people you're going to do it, all right? Because if you don't do it, then you look like an idiot. So I said, okay, I'm going back on a diet. Another 6 months, we're going to drop 50 pounds. Yeah, I did it. I dropped another 50 pounds. So I'm still over by 10 because I gained 10 above that 50, right? So over time, I ended up losing about 55 pounds, something like that. And now the knee has issue, right? So I says, this is a good time to actually get the knee replacement because I'm actually in decent shape. Well, okay, now I'm not in decent shape, but I'm better than I was, 50, 55 pounds lighter than I was. And I was no longer pre-diabetic. I was not high blood pressure or anything like that, not even borderline. I was doing pretty good. So I said, if I'm going to do the knee replacements, this would be the time to do it. All right. So we got the left knee replaced last September 19th, 2019. Okay. Now you may wonder, did you gain any more weight after the 55 or so pounds of loss? Well, yeah, I did. I had gained maybe another 10 or 15 pounds back. So I was down maybe 40 pounds when I did the knee replacement. But I will tell you this, once you get your knee replaced, you're going to lose weight, right? I've heard from a number of patients, they all seem to lose weight. Why? Because your appetite's not there. Everything hurts. You don't really want to eat. You just like, oh, it hurts. You're not moving around that much. Okay, you're doing your knee exercises, but you're not doing like running or anything like that. So it's nothing like that. So, but you still lose weight. I think a lot of us do. And if you look at like the very first early Russ is Right videos, and then you look at the time when I first got my knee replaced, you could see it in my face. People always say, hey, you've lost weight. I can see it in your face. Well, how heavy was my head? But yeah, you can kind of notice it. And if you look at then and then you look at today, you'll see my face is rounded out a little bit more again. So yeah, I've gained a little bit of weight back. Okay. I think I dropped maybe 15 or 20 pounds, something like that, because of the knee replacement. Now, overall, compared to my original weight loss, how many pounds am I down? And I would say I am down about 45 pounds, something like that, from the original weight once we started all this weight loss stuff. So here's my announcement to you. All right, time to go on a diet. All right, now it's kind of tough because it's Christmas and Thanksgiving is coming up and New Year's. But come on, we're in a pandemic. We're not having a lot of people coming over or anything like that. It's just my wife and me. So yeah, I can do it. I'm still smoking a turkey. All right, I'll show you my turkey when I do it. All right, I'm doing a 14-pound turkey, but that's going to last over time and. I'm going to give myself, all right, let's give myself to the end of February. How's that? End of February. I'm going to hope to lose 20 to 25 pounds by the end of February. All right. Now, if you would like to do this too, make a comment below, make a public announcement that you're going on the diet. Okay. If you make the announcement now, you're going to limit yourself on how much you eat during Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's true because people know you're on the diet. They're going to say, hey, you can't eat that much. You're on a diet, right? Join in with me and let me know if you're going to go on a diet or not, right? Now, if you're in your knee replacement already, you're probably already on the diet. It's involuntary diet you're dropping now. If you've been a while, like I have now, and you've gained a little bit of weight, let us know if you're going to do it, all right? End of February. Let's see where we are. Now, you might want to know, why am I not telling you the actual weight? I never tell anybody my actual weight, but you can calculate the range, right? 5'10", 61 years old. Calculate it out. Male. All right. Just to go on the internet, you can find what the general range is. So it's not good. If I lose it, I will still be considered obese. Yeah, I think I'd have to lose like 50 pounds to be considered overweight. Think about that. 50 more pounds to be considered overweight. That's how overweight I was. All right. So I'm glad I've lost what I've lost, but I think I need to lose a little more. So let's give ourselves to end of February. Let's see where we are. I won't announce my weekly losses. You can watch my face to see if it goes down. All right. And then maybe by the end of February, I'll tell you if I lost or gained or if I stayed the same. All right. So just so I don't look bad, I'm going to have to lose some weight now. All right. Anyways, that's all I wanted to announce to you guys. I hope you guys join in. If you like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all those buttons, and I will talk to you guys next time.